Hi Taurus, welcome to your monthly tarot scope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button if you should so choose. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means everything to me. With that said, if you would like to join my mailing list, you can do so on the web link below. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. This is all in the description box underneath. So with that said, before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So I am a little bit feral at the moment. I'm filming these on just after whatever you want to call it of the full moon. And I tell you, these energies this month have literally kicked my butt. So with that said, let's have a look at your actions and your interactions with the world at large, right? Ooh, I feel it. I feel it. Listen, you've got the Magician card, right? So my dear Taurus, you guys more than anybody else are going through this massive shift at the moment because you've had this whole Uranus moving into Taurus thing. Your actions and your interactions with the world at large is what you do. It's how you are received in the world. It's how you put your best foot forward if you should so choose. It's about what you do. The Magician card sees you reaching the height or the peak of your game, the pinnacle of what it is that you do or where it is that you end up. Now, the Magician card is also about manifesting the things that you want. It's literally a I will speak it into existence card. As above, so below is the tagline for this card. And when you hear those words, what you're talking about is what happens in the cosmos. That energy, that potent energy that gives birth and creates worlds, whole civilizations, whole planets, much less fucking, just single beings, right? That energy is flowing to and through you. How you direct it, what you turn it into, what you manifest on the ground, down here, as above, so below, utilizing that vibrant, powerful energy within you to manifest your dreams is a reality and a probability and a reality this month, right? So it really is asking you the question, what do you want to create? What is it that you want to see in your world now? What it is, and when I say your world, Uranus has moved into your sign. So it really is asking you, what do you want to see in your world now? That whole transit is about tapping you into your super conscious where you are totally connected as above, so below to the cosmos, to that energy. So this month, my dear Taurus, with the Magician card as your actions and your interactions, if you knew you couldn't fail at something and you had all the power, the energy, the resources, whatever it was that you said you needed to make something happen, what would you do? What would you make happen? If you had that magic wand, just like the Magician does, what would you create? That's what you're being asked this month. And, wind them up and watch them go. All right, so your money and your materials, this month you've got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is about memories. It's about the past. With the Magician card in close proximity, it's asking you, what is that thing that you put on the back burner? What is that idea? What is that thing in the recess of your mind that you had as an idea as a child that you thought, one day I'd like to have that. One day I'd like to do that. One day I'd like to be that. And when it comes to, and it really relates to your money, your materials, it relates to your home, to your health, all of those things. You've got the wand there in the Magician. You've got the power to make it happen. You've got the memories and you've got the understanding. It's almost like the idea is already cooked. All you've got to do is ping it into life, right? That's what you're being asked to do. The Six of Cups is actually a beautiful card because it represents beautiful memories. It represents a sense of nostalgia. When you're talking about money and materials, right? This is talking about it. For me, the idea here that's coming through is what that thing that you keep, it will come up and you'll say, yes, I remember you. I'll get round to you when I'm not busy, when I'm not this, when I don't have that, when I've got this, when I've got that, and you put it down. And it comes back up, and you put it down, and it comes back up, right? Whatever that thing is in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, that even as a young person, even as a child, that goes right back and you said, one day I'm going to do that. I'm going to be that. I'm going to have that. Well, the Magician card gives you the power to make it happen. The Six of Cups is basically saying to you, you have the money and the resources to make it happen, if you should so choose. If it's not that anymore, make a new dream. Create a new memory. Rewrite what it is that you want in the world. You're allowed to change your mind. You're allowed to do something different. There is nothing in this world. In fact, the cosmos is fucking written. Right, it's written for you to change your mind as you evolve, as you turn into something new. So what do you want, Taurus? What do you want? What do you want to create? What do you want to see in the world? It's up to you. Make it happen. So, as you can tell, I'm telling you, this full moon has got me super jacked, mate. I feel like I've been plugged into the mains for the last 4 days. Like, okay, too much coffee. No, it's just the full moon. Or whatever, I'm not you know I don't edit my videos, it is what it is. Your communications with the world at large. You got the Hierophant card, right? This is you. The Hierophant card is Taurus. And the fact that this comes up in your communications, this is about you speaking from the depths of who you are. This is about you acknowledging that you are going to rewrite not only your personal history, but that of your community, that of the people that you love, that of the wider world stage. The entire world, I just got that shiver. The entire universe, all of the elements are at your mouth right now. You have the ear of the universe. What do you want to say to it? Because the second you speak something, those elements, all of that stuff is going to rush away from you and it's going to reverb out into the world. This is a month for you to be really fucking clear on what it is that you want, what it is that you really want to create, what it is that you really have to say, what is it? And you know, knowing about what you want to say is really important for a few reasons, because what you say says a lot about who you actually are at a core level. The fact that you've pulled the Hierophant card, your card, for your communications with the world at large means that people are listening to you. They are looking to you as an authority and they are waiting for you to re-establish what needs to be the establishment from here on in. These messages this month, man, are like the Aries video had me on fire. Like, it's crazy. Alright, so, your heart and half. For those of you that are single, you get the Strength card. Beautiful, because it suggests that you're getting back to who you are at a heart space level. The Strength card right next to your card, this is about what you truly want in your heart of hearts and being ready and willing to go back to that place, to really search your heart and say to yourself, do you know what do I need from a partnership? What do I need from somebody that's going to be a lover, somebody that's going to be a friend, somebody that's going to be a work colleague, somebody that's going to be a partner? You know, in whatever way, shape or form that might mean. For those of you that are coupled, this talks about good times, you know, physical good times. For those of you that are coupled, it also sees you getting back to a semblance of standing as a united front, as people seeing you as, yeah, you know what? They're together. Whatever they do, wherever they go, they're together. Even if they're separated by distance, they are still together. They move as one. They move as a unit. That's the feeling that I get from this. And I absolutely love that for you guys, because it gives you a strength and a security that a Taurus really needs, right? So with that said, let's have a look at the weeks of the month, right? So your first week of April, you got the Star card right underneath the Magician. This is your tribe, Taurus. These are the people that for those of you that have been with me for a while, right, for a long time, some of you from the beginning days, right, and I have been saying to you for literally the last 2 years, your tribe is being built, it's being made ready. And I said to a lot of you, I think it was about a year ago now, in one of your videos, they are being prepared as well. Your tribe isn't just, okay, loads of people turn up to support and help me right now, get to work, bitches. It doesn't work like that. They're all on their own separate journeys, getting ready to be a part of what is effectively going to be a super group, right? And then there's you in the middle like, which is fantastic. But the star card is about community. It represents the sign of Aquarius, and it also talks about hope. The fact that it falls underneath this Magician card, this is the month where you meet your tribe members. This is the month where you really get attached to, where you grow your personal community. And these are people that are going to be with you, my dear Taurians, for a very long time to come. Be discerning about who they are. Second week of April. All right, you got the Empress again. This is you, right? It's, well, it kind of is. Long story, but yeah, Taurus and the Empress and the Hierophant both have links to Taurus. When I see this, she's like the epitome of Earth. She's fruitfulness, fertility, abundance, beauty, all of the things that you want to create, and the ground that you need to plant them in to make them turn into something real is found in the Empress. The Six of Cups in your money and materials falling over the Empress. I'm smiling like an idiot because that's the feeling that I get from it. This is about happiness. It's about truly understanding how to manifest abundance. And we're not talking about how to do it and it's like, you know, sit and I manifest and it takes forever. No. This stuff's going to be instantaneous for you this month. So you really need to be paying attention to what you're putting out there. You have the ear of the universe. I said it before, I'll say it again. Second week of April looks absolutely fantastic. But do be prepared to revisit some old idea because it's not done. For some of you, I really feel this strongly as well. It's almost like there's something that you've had on the back burner for the longest time, and it's like it pops up and you're like, yeah, all right, when I've got time, when I'm ready, and you keep putting it down and it's not going away. What does that tell you? Very often when an idea or an inspiration comes to us, if we don't act on it and it really needs to be out there in the world, the universe will say, right, fuck it, I'm giving it to somebody else. That's how you have those moments of seeing something on TV or hearing something on the radio and you think, but that was my idea. No, that was an idea that was blessed and destined for humanity. The universe was shouting at you to create it and you didn't, so it gave it to somebody else. The fact that this idea hasn't been given to somebody else means that you are divinely ordained in some way, shape or form to bring it into the world. Don't squander such an opportunity because they are very, very rare, sometimes once in a lifetime. Third week of the Hierophant. Underneath the Hierophant, you have the ear of the universe. You have an opportunity to rewrite not only your personal history, but some big part of history within the world. Pay attention, be alert, be aware, act with integrity, come from a place of integrity and be ready to rewrite the rules on something, to make a new institution, to make a new establishment in some way, shape or form. This is about you being recognized for all that you bring to this world and all that you have to offer. What an amazing and beautiful affirmation. Your fourth week of April, see how that just proper mellowed me down because I'm like, rah. Okay, the fourth week, as if you could even ask for any more, you get the Chariot card. Right? Victory, success, beauty, and not necessarily beauty actually with the Chariot. Victory, success. It also sees you coming out on top. It sees that whatever efforts you put in from this month forward, it sees those efforts blessed. It sees you having the experience of saying, you know what, yeah, okay, that might have taken a bit more time or a bit more effort than I was expecting, but you know what? I can look back on it and say, wow, wasn't that fucking worth it? It absolutely is. My dear Taurus, you go for it this month. You absolutely go for it. Whatever you have within you, whatever those ideas are, whatever it is that you've been sitting on, whatever it is that you've been holding back, this is the month for you to get out there and start making it happen. The seeds that you plant this month, by the time you get to birthday season, which is literally just round the corner, well, it kind of is this month for some of you, for those of you that celebrate, happy birthday. Wow, just wow. So your key to the month, what do you need to know? The Six of Swords. All of the crap, All of those moments, all of the last 6 months of issues, all of the moments of unsurety, all of the moments where you couldn't really fathom what was happening or where you were going from here, or how, Raph, every month, every week when I've told you it's coming, it's getting better, the people that you need are making themselves known, they're arriving. Every week, every month when you've been saying, how is this going to happen, Raph? I can't see it right now. This month, you're going to see just how it shapes up. This month, whatever you plan, whatever you plant, whatever you put in the ground, so to speak, whatever you conjure from above and bring down into the manifest world so below, you will see from here on in. You know, you are closing up a cycle in a really big way, and the Six of Swords basically says you need to be ready to move, my dear Taurus. You know, you need to be ready to move because the energy is there. The energy is going to move you and stir you and push you in very big and wonderful dynamic ways. I cannot wait to see what you guys create this month. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have an amazing month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up for you. Take care, and I will see you very soon for more videos.